coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the one spot.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now Lowry, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. 2 on the clock. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler.
That is the luxury of having Lowry on your team. He'll always get up a shot before the shot clock expires.
Tatum kicks to Brown. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Now here's Adebayo. Over Smart. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Lowry against Smart. Martin for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
To the paint. And the dunk by Brown.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, 27 points per, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
The Heat trail by 5. Will it go? And there's the nice layup by Butler.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
Smart passes to Tatum. No good with the triple. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Trains the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Hero passes to Butler. Lowry from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Smart. A new 14 for Boston. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now, here's Lowry. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And here's Tatum for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They get a hand on it. Butler dishes to Martin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Boston leading by 9. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. A very nice season for him last year. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Jaylen Brown. Derek White's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Drills it from outside. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Pulls up. They get it back. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And good that time. He's got 7.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from 3 in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time. Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now, here is Gallinari. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. And it's Gallinari missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. Passes to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Good on the three-point shot. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
That's good from Horford on the assist by White. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now, Hero. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Gallinari against Oladipo. White looking around. Horford sets a screen for White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And both free throws good for White.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. Oladipo for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Gallinari dishes to Horford. And at the top of the key, Williams. Gallinari. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gallinari's got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Connects from three-point range.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Derek White.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for White.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Martin is out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Celtics. Oladipo, good.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Brogdon with a screen for Williams. He kicks it to Smart. Here's Brown. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And here is Brogdon after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. And it's good, 2 points. Brogdon's got 9 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Oladipo kicks to Martin. Here's Adebayo. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now, here's Brogdon. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here's Brown outside. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat trail by 5. Puts one up from 19. It's Butler that time on the assist by Oladipo.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Miami now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Lowry. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Williams, and he comes up with the deuce.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Those are some terrific numbers. You could tell last year that everyone on the team was totally focused on pounding the glass at both ends.
Outside Lowry. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics leading by 3. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Here's Lowry. After Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Over Smart, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Very comfortable operating in the mid-range area. That's a signature shot for Kyle Lowry.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And here's Tatum for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And staying with it, he drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Into the lane. And finished off by Oladipo.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Oh, Tatum in position. It's stolen by Oladipo. Butler passes to Martin. That ties the game. Martin's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wayne Dedman comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Gallinari. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Gallinari's got 7 points.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hero.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's White. This game he had 12. To the middle, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
The pass to Yurtseven. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
What a beautiful shot by Derek White. I love how fast he acts in these situations.
And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. Right side hero. Puts it up. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 7. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Got a piece of it. Outside, Horford. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's Butler missing. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Outside, White. Nailed from 3-point land. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jimmy Butler. Gallinari outside, lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Gallinari missing. Heat shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
White the pass to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And Butler gets it to go.
And look at Jimmy Butler draining it from way outside. He has really worked on developing his stroke.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Heat up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
They better count their lucky stars. It's this close. All their energy has been spent at the offensive end. I don't know, Ernie. They've been one-dimensional.
Yeah, it's a flaw that's easily sniffed out in this league. Teams are too smart. And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, let's be honest, they're clearly the better team. You can't afford to drop games where you're the heavy favorite.
This is a TCB game, taking care of business. Doesn't have to be pretty, just win.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Celtics. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now here's Butler. Hero on the wing. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Tatum from the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Martin. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Smart finds Tatum. Misses the 3. The Heat leading by 5. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Williams with the block. Brown inside. Adebayo on him. Brown dishes to Williams. Brogdon outside. Brogdon a screen on Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero.
And looking now at some numbers for Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Butler against Brown. Inside. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Butler against Brown. Butler kicks to Lowry. Oladipo outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Adebayo. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum finds Brogdon. Adebayo against Williams. Pass to Brown. This one for three. That one no good. And Miami the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Martin. Back to Butler. And that one good. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Brogdon looking it over. Second shot opportunity, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 15. Out to the wing. Oladipo against Tatum. Outside for Lowry. Here's Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Tatum. Takes the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And stolen by Tatum. Down low, there's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
Now White, he's got 9. A floater, and he lays it up and in. White's got 11 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Dedmon. Good. Dedmon's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Heat.
Good effort and energy by Dedmon. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Gallinari passes to Pritchard. Chalk up 2 there. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Lowry passes to Yurtsevin. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Over Yurtsevin. Pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Strus. And again, Miami with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's White. He's got 11. 56 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. White's got 4 this quarter.
Love the mid-range game of Derek White. He's dialed in from that area.
And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish. through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Pritchard. And Yurtsevin, no good on that one.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Celtics trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon with it. He's got 13. From deep. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Max Strus. Oladipo is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point. And it's Williams with the jam.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Oladipo finds Strus. 3-pointer, Martin, and the 3-ball is good. Martin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. The dish to Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside Williams. Again, Williams missing. The Heat leading by 14. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Brogdon looking to end the run, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
And sure, the D was all over Brown, but in the end, he's just too skilled for them in the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams. The three from Tatum. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Butler against Brown. Now here's Butler. He dishes it to Lowry. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Here's Lowry. Back to Butler. From deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, 2nd this half.
Lowry against Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game is toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Right side, Williams. For 3, Brogdon. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Martin with the bucket.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Williams dishes to Brown. Brogdon outside. He feeds it to Tatum. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
That free throw good from Brown.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And Brown drops them both. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Adebayo. And another basket for Miami.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Brogdon finds Tatum. Brown with the bounce pass. Williams, a screen on Martin, shakes him, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Shoots over Brown, and it's off the back rim. No good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Passes it to Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Back to Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Now, here's Butler. Fade away, and the Heat get another another bucket right there.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now, here's Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Tatum against Martin. 11 feet away. Here's Williams. At the elbow, it's Smart. Tatum on the wing. Williams trying to break free. No good on the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Brogdon outside. Tatum with it. And it's Martin picking him up. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Now, here's Adebayo. Over Williams, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brogdon.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Butler, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Heat lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. The three from Tatum. Rebound by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Kicks to Martin. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Williams with the block. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
For 3, Williams is hauled in by Hero. Gets it to fall. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Man, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys had it going from long range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when they're making shots, it's opening the lane for us drivers. We just want them to continue to shoot with confidence. Everybody on this team, no matter if you make it or miss it, we need you to shoot it because that's what the game tells you to do.
Keeps the floor spread, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.